Doesn't mean you're convicted.
So
Said
you
individual
want to go
comes
ahead
to your
and
house.
charge the guy? Just it's a white guy. Let's charge him.
It doesn't matter the race on that. And
Okay,
right there,
so
I shot this individual coming to my house.
And you charge him?
Is no sign. Yes, is no sign of forced entry. Let me. What is the what was the factors or the evidence that it was possible trying to break?
Yeah, it's been going through the airways, man. It's maybe 1, 2, 3 different instances about the same type of stuff, man. Yep. Let's see it. Let's react to it.
Is shot by a white resident after ringing the wrong doorbell. CBS 2's Dick Brennan here now with more on this. Dick.
Well, Murray's 16-year-old Ralph Yarl is an honors student and an accomplished musician in his high school, but he was shot in the head and arm last week. He's made a remarkable recovery. He's gone home, and his mother is a nurse, and she's taking care of him. But the shooter has still not been charged.
And you should never, ever have to worry that your life will be taken.
There is outrage after 16-year-old Ralph Yarl was shot, all because he rang the wrong doorbell. He was going to pick up his younger brothers from a friend's house on 115th Terrace in Kansas City, but instead he went to 115th Street. He was greeted at the door by gunshots.
It's inexplicable to have
Black
people ring a doorbell and then have a white citizen shoot him in the head first and then shoot him a second time. I mean, there is no way you can justify this.
Police released the shooter after only 2 hours in custody and not charging him. The sheriff was asked about the role of race in the case.
The information that we have now, it does not say that it's racially motivated. That's still an active investigation. But as a chief of police, I do recognize the racial components of this case. I do recognize and understand the community's concern.
Authorities say investigators will consider whether the shooter is protected by Missouri's Stand Your Ground law, which says a citizen can use physical force upon another person when and to the extent he or she reasonably believes such force to be necessary to defend himself or herself. But Crump is demanding an immediate arrest.
It harkens back to Trayvon Martin and Ahmaud Arbery and so many of these other tragedies where you had citizens profile and shoot our Black children, and the police then let them go home and sleep in their beds at night. Unacceptable.
And Ralph Yarl's father says he wants justice.
Our message for the prosecutor, we want charges.
Hey, you want to interrupt for a second just to see?
He goes free, the next Black kid does.
Let's stop. Hey, from what we see, hold up. I'm gonna start it for a second.
Okay. Go ahead,
just for a second. But look, we don't know all the details. Bro, from what I'm seeing right now, I don't know if race is a motivating factor. I do go with the sheriff about the racial component. You can see the racial component, okay? The news media will go with that. But this guy's 84 years old. Is he doing this to everybody that might come to his house? It sounds like if he's doing this right here, he should never be alone. Thank God, the kid or whatever. First, upon seeing him, second time, no. And I can't see there's no stand your ground on that. No way. He shouldn't be living by himself if that's his first initial reaction. Come on.
So I think this video is a little bit old, only because I know that they have charged the guy. There's a charge, so they did arrest him, and then he got out on bond, and now they're trying to figure it all out, or however. But you know how the media does.
Yes,
the media will take this instance and say it's a white man and a Black boy, right?
Yes.
Does it matter the color? Do we have to distinguish that? Or can we see it for ourselves? But when they do that, that makes the people get in an uproar. That gets the people going.
Well, Kane,
that gets them going.
It gets them going, right?
You know it. You know it.
Like how you did your voice like that. That was that was what's up. But I will say this, okay?
What?
Two things. Race is a intervening factor because he is a white man and the person is Black or whatever, and is a kid. The second thing is, I believe he probably was charged because of public outcry. Okay, you think of Ahmaud Arbery, the kid that was running, the young man that was running. Those guys didn't get charged until the public outcry. Why is that though? The public outcry is what
do you want. Do you? I didn't want to cut you off there, nephew. But do you want innocent until proven guilty, or guilty until proven innocent? How do you want it to portray? As soon as they walked on the scene, they're supposed to go ahead and arrest them, right? Without having all the facts.
What are the facts? The facts was in front of your face.
What are the facts?
The kid went to the door. The kid
No,
went
no.
to the door.
Well,
that
somebody
said
had to tell him that the kid went to the door.
that
Somebody had to
said-
explain that.
That
The
said
kid didn't explain
individual-
that.
Yes,
The-
yeah, the
did
kid
the
was
kid
shot.
explain himself?
But
No.
the
He was in the-
84-year-old
Yeah, he
explained
explained
himself.
that. Yes.
Said individual
Tried
went to the door
No.
and shot the individual.
No,
What is it?
You missed a key piece. He said he was trying to break into his house.
Okay, and since this video could be it's older,
Yeah.
if he rung the doorbell or knocked on the door, opened the screen door,
That
is
those
that
details
breaking
we don't
into?
know. We don't know. those
Okay,
details.
and how was that breaking into the house? Okay, you charge. He could have been charged without the public outcry first. Charging don't mean you're convicted. Doesn't mean you're convicted.
So
Said
you
individual
want to go
comes
ahead
to your
and
house.
charge the guy? Just it's a white guy. Let's charge him.
It doesn't matter the race on that. And
Okay,
right there.
so
I
if the-
shot
if the-
this individual coming to my house.
and you charge him?
Is no sign. Yes, is no sign of forced entry. Let me. What is the what was the factors or the evidence that it was possible trying to break in? Was anything torn? Was anything broken? A window? Whatever.
Do we know the other side, the black boy's side of the story yet? Because remember, he's in hospital trying to recover, right? So we haven't got that
Right.
side. So you don't just jump to the conclusion. Get his side too. What was the reason?
Right.
Because they did not know about all of that until somebody had to say something. Like first of
Right.
all, the parents had to say something to the police when they found out. They had to say something to the police that he was going to go get the little brothers or whatever. So that's why
Right,
they got
right.
that piece. That's how they got that piece.
Okay,
They didn't get that
okay.
from the white dude. They didn't get that from him.
Well, he wouldn't have known that, but okay.
No, he would have known that. He would have known that.
Right.
But they had that one side of the story that he just went to the house or whatever. And you have the other side of the story.
Not guilty to 2 felony charges. 84-year-old Andrew Lester appeared in court yesterday for the first time since the shooting. 16-year-old Ralph Yarl was shot last week. Lester told police he feared a break-in and was scared to death when the teenager mistakenly came to his door and rang the doorbell. Lester will remain free on bond. The next court date is set for the beginning of June. The
I don't
Yarls
want.
shared a new photo of Ralph, who's a very talented musician, playing his cousin's toy guitar. as
We don't
he
need that.
recovers
We don't
at
need that
home.
part.
Pause it.
They
Yeah,
told him-
pause
Yeah,
it.
we don't need
Pause
to
it.
know what
But
he
look,
used to
look.
do. I don't care about that.
Look. Okay, but
Yeah,
he
we
rang
gotta
the
go just the
doorbell.
facts.
Is ring the doorbell? Is that a sign? The guy should have been. What I'm saying right now, if that's accurate,
Uh-huh.
remotely accurate.
Mhm.
I'm an Amazon driver. I go to the door to deliver a package. I ring the doorbell. Am I going to be shot by this individual? He shouldn't be by himself.
I have
Come
the
on.
devil's advocate every
Go,
time.
devil
right?
advocate.
I wish I had the video right for you. There was a guy that rang the doorbell. It was one of those ring doorbells, so you can see the person, and he had a gun in his hand.
Second, I'm sorry. So now, are you saying I'm gonna do one of Cain's numbers, people, for all those Canaanites, all the Cain supported the Canaanites? So are you saying now we should go to the door armed?
Let's read it.
Ring doorbell video catches a suspect in the act after pointing a gun at a couple who he followed home. It happened on July 15th, about 20 minutes west of Denver, Colorado. A couple there says they were walking home when a man and woman started following them. After that, the suspects followed the couple home, where the male suspect pointed a gun at their faces. That's when the couple ran inside and slammed the door.
That's scary. Evil.
Exactly.
I mean, evil.
Yeah, yeah. But when you see those from time to time, I'm just, like I said, I'm just being a devil's advocate. You know, he may have snapped, he may have reverted back to in the, you know, the 60s or whatever. I don't know about this gentleman, but I'm just saying, like, if you see that on you know, those videos, and you see that that's what's happening, you're kind of on alert, especially if you're not expecting anybody.
Right.
You know, and it's 9-10 o'clock at night. I shouldn't be getting a a package. I'm not getting a package because I'm not expecting nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because if like even right now, if my doorbell rings, I'm like, what the? And I'm not expecting anybody.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of like, you know, he's like 9-10 o'clock and I'm alone. Who knows I'm here, whatever. And then somebody knocking, beating, whatever, kicking. We don't know what all happened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know the details.
But we got 2 more videos there.
Oh yeah,
okay.
but I get it. But I'm just saying that is how the narrative of the media puts. You see how Crump ran to that.
Yes. Oh, there you go.
He ran to it. He don't even know all the details. The dude was probably still in the hospital. He ran to it.
They briefed him on it. That he had to get the details before he was going to accept
from who?
it.
Not from
the family.
The family don't know the details.
Like you said earlier, the family probably had the family had this right here.
All they
know
is
we
they
was
sent
going
their son. They sent their son.
And he went to the wrong address.
Yes, that's all they know.
Yes.
And they ran with it. And you know that. Have you noticed?
That's a big component. Yes. Yes. Oh,
have you noticed that he only goes to the instances where there's a white man or a white person and a black person? Well, he never goes to when it's black on black, and you know that.
No, but he
never. Even in Alabama, you know the little Sweet 16 joint.
I know, but yeah, I'm not going to let you do that. I'm not going to let you change it right now.
Is he there?
That's a whole.
Is he there?
No.
Is he holding those little youngsters
civil injustices?
Accountable?
Civil injustices, Kane. That's what Mr. Crump. That's what he pursues, and that's what he.